Hello, beautiful people. This is Jenny Umali of Purple Light Reiki Healing, Circle of Spiritual Women, and Expose and Express live online talk show. Welcome to our Circle of Spiritual Women Mastermind class. So, today's topic is how to release your fears of money and limiting beliefs. This is going to be our part one. Now, what I want from you and what I want you to prepare, and I'm going to give you time to look for your pen and paper so you can make the most of benefits of this mastermind class. Okay. So, we are going to talk about how to release your fears of money and limiting beliefs. And I'm not just going to show you the slides, but I am going to teach you how to create your own dream life, how to release you from all your fears of money and limiting beliefs. Okay? So, first of all, I would want to let you know that I do believe in this saying: the invisible world creates the visible world. So, what if your financial reality depends on the actions of other people? How can your thoughts control what other people do? Money comes to us in the form of universal intelligence through other people, so no one gets to use this old excuse: I can't control people for staying broke. We have to take responsibility for our thoughts to create our financial realities. And the universe is listening as a humongous ear pressed against your mind, listening to your every thought. And once you think it, verbalize it, and the universe receives it, working order, and gets down to business and starts creating your new reality. So, by learning how to harness that power within you, you can start to create a new version of yourself and your reality. So, most people have been wired to be so closed off by their own family members. This is not because they don't want us to succeed, but it's because they love us too much and want to protect us, but unconsciously also limiting us, just like our ego and our pride. We all have the ability through our thoughts to harness the power of the universe. Believe me when I say that, because of how we grew up, we have lovingly decorated the walls of our comfort zone with our stupid excuses about becoming wealthy. So I want you to hear the good news now. So, like most people, you have a confused or conflicted relationship with money, but you have the ability to heal it, transform it, and become bodies wherein you wake up one day and you are living the life you've always wanted and deserve. And our goal here is to help you break down. And once you make this practice into a habit, you will notice your world will start shifting in your favor. It will start to positively affect you in all areas of your life. Break down self limiting beliefs about money and your relationship with money. You will be turned on by this thought about the money that you will be jumping out of bed in the morning to the sound of trumpets or ka-ching ching. Okay, you will fall in love with the specific reasons why you want to get rich. And of course, you're going to learn how to meditate. Meditation, it will help you focus and clear your mind and allows you to unstress from an ever increasingly complex and technological world. It increased awareness. It turns out that just by being aware of the unconscious programs that are running your life is the first step towards changing those mental habits and patterns. When you're able to notice the program that govern your life, you can make better choices for your future. Increase peace and emotional well-being because you are learning to manage your inner critic better. And stop the negative self talk. Stop saying, I can't, I can't, I can't, I don't have that. So create your future realities. You can create the emotion in your body by simply thinking about the experience. If you repeat these thoughts and emotions and associations of relaxation and pleasure long enough, they soon begin to create your future realities. So now, in order to feel what abundance is like, you want to make your body feel as if you were already experiencing that reality. Okay? I just want to give you reasons to join our master group. So if you're here today and you're really willing, my door is open for all of you. So, the reasons for you to join our mastermind group is because you will be able to come across ideas and solutions that you would not have found by yourself. No man is an island. You cannot do it alone. I know because I've been in your shoes as well. I've been there. And then you will be able to learn from others' skills and experiences and expand your own knowledge. And you will be much more committed to your goals as you openly share them with your peers. Accountability partnership is very important if you really want to reach your destination faster, if you want to reach your goals and your dreams. If you would want to be successful, yeah, you have to align yourself with successful people. And you have to align yourself with your coaches, with your mentors, with your healers, because they will always help you faster. And also, reason to join our mastermind group is through daily interaction. Your overall attitude can be influenced in a positive way. So we're all about good vibes here. Yeah? Okay. So, are you ready? Are you ready for this? I hope that you're able to prepare your pen and your paper and your journal for our mastermind class, How to Release Your Fears of Money and Limiting Beliefs. And so now, let's begin. Let me show you the 4 A's that I used in order to shift my life around and become an expert in attracting the abundance of love and money in my life, and the daily practice that became my shield and a powerful abundance magnet. The 4 A's are acknowledge, admit, accept, and act. Let's begin with acknowledge. I want you to acknowledge your thoughts and your feelings. Your intuition will prompt you when there is something going on in your life that isn't right. The more you resist, the more that it will persist. I know because my stubbornness had made me stumble to the ground. Before my world fell apart, I already felt something that is not really going right. And it's really hard to admit because it started with family members who have been very dependent on me when it comes to financial matters. I have not been feeling good about it, which made me start to realize a lot of things. People, friends, and even family members were telling me that I shouldn't say yes all the time because I was being taken advantage of. And I thought them to depend on me, to be lazy and not to believe in themselves. Oh my God, I'm so bad. So these are signs and obvious events that will make you feel your intuition. A kick in the butt would be when it is right. So you're gonna feel it. The people whom I've helped weren't able to help me in my time of need, and that is so true. Sad but true. Why? This is because of my actions. I let them be dependent on me, which means that they couldn't stand on their own. Do you think I fell into poverty because of them? No, it was my actions and decisions which led me to become poor. I got myself into that mess. I learned my lesson the hard way, but I guess we all do. And you're probably thinking, what is she talking about? What is she talking about? I know. So, after this masterclass, I want you to go to my website, purplelightreikihealing.com, and I want you to read my story. Let's make this masterclass a mystery for now. I want you to learn. And my story is very important, but I want you to understand your story. I want you to know where you're at right now. So I want you to acknowledge your thoughts and your feelings. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of money? Are you afraid of money or the responsibility that goes with it? I want you to acknowledge that. And I want you to write down the things that you are afraid of. I'm afraid of not being enough. I'm afraid of this pandemic. I'm afraid that I have three children and I'm a single mother. I'm afraid that my finances will not be enough for me to pay my bills. I'm afraid that it's already due to pay my bills. I'm afraid that we don't have any more money in the bank. I'm afraid that I don't have money to pay for the groceries. I'm afraid that I'm not enough. I'm afraid that I'm sick. I'm afraid that I don't have opportunities. I'm afraid that people are depending on me. I'm afraid that I cannot handle this. I'm afraid that I'm falling down. So is it really about the money or the responsibility that goes with it? Money is energy. So as love. So I believe that you are not afraid of money. You are afraid of the responsibilities. Yeah? And now I want you to admit those thoughts and feelings. Admit that going against what your ego is telling you is much harder than following your intuition. It's hard for us to admit that we are already losing, that we are losing the game, that we are not winning the game. We are afraid to accept that we are a failure. And you are not alone because I was also in denial that we didn't have any resources anymore. I literally woke up with less than $1 in my wallet, and it felt like I didn't have any opportunities out there. And no matter how I tried to connect to the world, it seems as though the world had closed its door on my children and I. I'm a single mother of three children, by the way. And I hated myself because I couldn't admit that I needed help. Even a former partner of mine told me, why can't I let go of my pride and ask her for help? I stood still and never asked anyone. My parents were the one who took us in when we had nowhere to go. And they volunteered. Yeah. I mean, it's so hard, right? It's so hard to ask for help. And I couldn't admit to myself that I am in the opposite position of where I used to be. I used to help. I'm the one helping people. I'm the one being taken advantage of. And you will understand why I had to go through the dark night of my soul, or an awakening, or a lesson eventually when we finish this one. Yeah. And so I couldn't admit to myself that I am in the opposite position of where I used to be. And is it wrong to say that I'd rather help than need help? That's pride in your ego. Yeah. Because I always think that way until I was the one who needed help and did not want to run to anyone, but I eventually did. I had to say yes, even if it was against my will. I still didn't think that the help and support that was given to me was a blessing. Oh my goodness, I'm so ungrateful. I am so used to helping and not being helped. Eventually, I learned that yes, no man is an island, and I allowed myself to receive love and support from my family and friends. So soon enough, I was able to stand up and walk baby steps, and this was another breakthrough for me. So, my question is, what's stopping you to admit that you need help? Or maybe you are on the opposite side. Or maybe you're the one who keeps on giving and taken advantage of. Anything that is too much or beyond is poison. So I want you to acknowledge that and admit whether you're giving too much or you don't have enough, both are not good for us. Create your own destiny. Do you believe in that? Do you believe that you have to create your own destiny? Well, let me tell you, God and the universe job is to complete us, to give us success, to give us happiness, love, light, healing, and abundance, to give us anything that will make you happy, that will make us happy, that will make us comfortable. And it's nonstop, it's overflowing. If you don't believe me, then I think you should stay and continue to sit there and study this, because you will know what I am talking about. Why you need to create your own destiny and stop being lazy. Stop making excuses and ask yourself, do you know what you are living for? Ask yourself this. Do you know what you are living for? You don't have to write your whole story in a piece of paper right now. Give me at least 2 to 3 things if you know what you're living for. And I bet you're going to talk about your family. You're going to talk about your dreams, your goals, your travels. But do you really know what you're living for? I want you to accept that you cannot do it alone. And before I became who I am today, I had to go through the test of time, the hard ways. And I accepted every opportunity that was handed to me and created opportunities in times when it felt like there was none. From being a celebrity to a house cleaner to a home organizer So a caregiver and a personal assistant. You see where I'm at. You see how I transformed from being a celebrity, having all these privileges, from having a lot of money, more than enough to take care of my family and immediate family and help my relatives and people and other people that I don't even know, because I have a lot to give. But then I didn't know that I also need to receive. And I just don't need to receive. I want to receive. You want it. You have to want it. And through my experience as a cleaner, home organizer, a caregiver, and a personal assistant, it's not easy. And just so you know, I am now here in California, and California is one of the most expensive state here in the US. So when I was a cleaning lady, I had no car, so I took BART because I was just starting. A BART here is a train ride, okay? So I needed to uh ride the train to go to my client in San Francisco to clean her house. I carried my vacuum, broom, and other cleaning materials and walked 6 miles just to get to my destination, and it didn't happen once. I cleaned houses and apartments of different people in San Francisco for months. And I think it took me 6 months to go to the next level, which is organizing. Then I became a caregiver for 3 years. And if you don't know what the caregivers do, I will give you an example. Caregivers for the elderly basically do all the basic and non basic tasks for them. This would be This will be like preparing their food, assisting them to the toilet, and washing their behind if they can't do it on their own. Making them take their medicine and getting them to bed. And believe me, sometimes they don't want to do anything of this. So you really have to be patient. You really have to be patient. You really have to have love. You really have to have the power. So, one of my unforgettable stories, which had sent waves to my very being, was when a client died in my arms. I loved her so much. God took her spirit away from her body so she would no longer be suffering. And this was my turning point. I remember when she was still alive, she told me that she wanted me to continue serving other people with my abilities and gifts. I held on to her words and I accepted my mission, and I'm fulfilling my purpose. You see, the minute I accept that I cannot do it alone, the minute that I accept that, yes, I have to do something, I have to create my own destiny. And by doing that, by planning and creating your own destiny, God will connect you to all the people that will help you. These people will be an instrument for you to achieve your dreams. But if you are going to push away all the blessings, all the opportunities in front of you, and you have so many excuses, believe me, you're going to stay there for a very, very, very long time. And then you're going to say that I could have done this. I should have. And so there's like a lot of regrets. No, I don't want you to be there. So, what do you think do you need to accept in your life right now for you to be able to create your own destiny? I want you to write this down. I want you to answer this question. What are the things that you want to accept, that you need to accept in order for you to create your own destiny. And now let's move on to four. The number four, act. So once you already have the tools and the guidance, act. Work on it. Start now, act now. Once you're guided to work, act. Once you were awakened to ask to do some task, act. And no matter how busy you are, take a pause, then act. All of the mentors and coaches that you look up to once needed some healing, coaching, and learning. And look at us now. We all have gone through these processes so we can ultimately give our very best to our people. Okay? You have to be your own slave and your own boss at the same time. Meaning that you have to serve yourself first. Serve yourself first. So, why do you think we became experts in our chosen field? Whether you're an actor, singer, dancer, healer, coach, business owner, whatever, we have the same ground. We have to go through the same tunnel in learning, surviving, and eventually be the best person that we want to be. Your experiences in life have similarities to mine and to others. Once in your life, you became the happiest person on earth. And so was I, and so was he, and so was she. And at one point in our lives, we have to go through darkness and get out alive. But the only thing that matters here is how would you handle such life events? Now, let me share with you some different types of mindset and tell me which one are you. This is where you're going to realize how you able to manage events in your life that is very challenging. The different types of mindsets are poor mindset versus abundance mindset, weak mindset versus strong mindset, negative mindset versus positive mindset, victim mindset versus winner mindset. Let me explain to you what poor mindset versus abundance mindset is, okay? Poor mindset. There are only two obvious things why some people are rich in mind and some are poor in mind. It is not about the opportunities. If you don't have any opportunity, then create one. You don't even have to look for it. You have to create one. It is not about easy or hard challenges. Challenges are merely acts of taking chances or taking risk. Poor mindset people believe that they cannot be rich because they weren't born with a rich family. Then why are there some people who are homeless even if their family is filthy rich? Poor mindset people deprive themselves of healthy and good food because they're afraid to lose their money. They complain about paying bills. They believe that they are being snatched. It's true. And some people deny themselves their riches because they have all these limiting beliefs such as jealousy, discontentment, hate, and anger. Are you surprised? I was surprised when I was studying this and I was working on my workbook for my presentation with a bunch of beautiful people, rich, poor, old, newbies, millennial, name it. We were all surprised about the poor mindset. You didn't know that, huh? You didn't know that there's such thing as poor mindset. There's no such thing as poor mindset. There's no such thing as abundance mindset because we are only focused on what we want. Like you have to dream, you have to want things. You want to um you have to tell yourself that you have to achieve your goals. But how? How? Do you think all of us have the same mindset? Definitely no. The abundance mindset believes that they can get rich no matter what it takes. They take care of their health and value their money by investing in themselves. They are grateful for being responsible and for the money that they have, and they appreciate people who wear nice dresses and shoes. They compliment them mentally or they approach them. People who have an abundance mindset celebrate the success of their family members, co workers, and friends, and they even congratulate them. The more you give positive energy and love, the more you will receive the same energy. It's all about being grateful for what you have and not what you don't have. A grateful person recognizes other people's achievements and success. Do you have an abundance mindset or do you have a poor mindset? Which one are you? Now let's move forward to weak mindset versus strong mindset. Interesting, huh? Weak mindset versus strong mindset. Weak mindset people think that they do not have the means to start their business. They don't have enough money to enroll in these amazing courses because they are not sure if they can make it to the top. These are your fears that take over your success. You haven't even stepped on the first flight, and yet you allow your mind to shut you off and let you go back to your own box full of old, rusty, and dirty stuff. These are all about not wanting to get out of your comfort zone. This is all about your fears of, I can't do it. But the strong mindset is about thinking of a way to make your dreams come true. People with a strong mindset have fears too. But despite the fears, they still do it anyway. They jump and take the leap of faith. Their yes, that I can do it, is louder than their no. And these types of people don't quit easily. They have the patience to plan and create their own success ladder. And it might not be easy, but by reading oneself with the necessary tools, or but by readying oneself with the necessary tools needed in order to start your own business, is a step in the right direction. It's okay to fail. Just like what I am doing here now. I'm already reading it, but I'm so excited. So I miss how to pronounce it. But it's not about that. It's not about being perfect. It's about always getting up once once you fall. It's about starting over again. It's about continuing what you've started. The only time that you will lose the game is when you stop. So, having a strong mindset means to overcome these fears, doubts, and worries in order to further oneself and to reach one's goals, destination. Okay. Are you with me? Okay. Let's all breathe. It's exactly 35 minutes. Let's all breathe. Okay. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to sit comfortably. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Place your hands on your palms open. Place your hands on your lap and just relax. And we're going to breathe. Okay. We're going to relax a little bit. I know because there's a lot of stuff that you're already collected and placed on your data. Okay. So close your eyes and I want you just to feel so relaxed. And I want you to breathe in through your nose and breathe out. Relax your head and your shoulders. Relax your palms. Relax your stomach, your chest. Relax your back. Relax your legs and your feet. And I want you to slowly breathe in through your nose and slowly breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And I want you to release all those energies of your mind, your heart, your body, and your spirit. All those unwanted thoughts, unwanted feelings, energies of your body, mind, heart, and spirit. Allow your angels, allow your archangels and your spirit guides and God to embrace you right now and make you feel that you are loved, you are worthy, that you have nothing to be afraid of. And now slowly breathe in and breathe out. Two more breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now I want you to stretch your arms. Stretch like a baby. Uh, Stretch your arms. There you go. Stretch your back, your lower back, your neck. Stretch like a baby as if you just came out of your mother's womb. That's good. This is my favorite stretching. If you want to learn more about this, you have to sign up for my meditation masterclass and you can learn all these techniques, especially when you're like working in front of the camera. You're always not in front of the camera, like you're always working in using your computer and you're always sitting down. It's important that you do a lot of breathings every 10 to 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, as many as you can. Take time to breathe and stretch. All right. So drink your water, take your time, stretch even more. You have 20 more seconds. That's good. You're doing great. Take your time, stretch, stretch, relax, relax. Feel energized. And I want you to prepare yourself for more exciting masterclass. Again, welcome to Mastermind Class, How to Release Your Fears of Money and Limiting Beliefs. Again, my name is Jenny Umali, and it's my pleasure to serve you. So now let's continue with the different types of mindset. So we have already talked about the poor mindset versus abundance, the weak mindset versus strong. And now let's move forward to negative mindset and positive mindset. The negative mindset and positive mindset, it's overused. Like we always hear that, right? Like, oh my God, please stop being negative. You're thinking negatively about all this stuff. Why are you so being negative? Oh my gosh, Jenny, you're so positive. Why do you always have this positive mind? Yeah. So this is actually the most popular words in the whole wild world. All right, so let's talk about negative mindset versus positive mindset. Negative mindset people hate their life and other people's lives. Boom. Are you surprised? Do you think people or negative mindset is just all about you being negative, talking about negative things? You're always like running out of something. You don't like people. Yeah? Is this you? Are you negative all the time? Do you complain about your status in life, whether good or bad? Oh, believe me, I've seen it all. I met a lot of people who is the CEO, who is a janitor, who is in the middle class. They always have something to say. They always have this something to complain about. Negative people see ugly things about other people and it reflects on them. Ouch. Hurt people. Heal people. So, as negative people, okay, negative people scream their anger, pain, and hate at the top of their lungs, and they want others to hear you, and it bounces back to them. That is the sad truth. So, even if they don't talk to you literally about how jealous or how much they hate the world, you can feel their energy. Have you encountered people or family members or coworkers, like the minute they walked in, like the minute you opened the door and they walked in, you already feel that energy and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to be near her. This is ridiculous. Why does she look or he look like problematic? And then the minute they sat down beside you, you can automatically feel that you're draining and you're feeling exhausted. Don't laugh, but we call them psychic vampires. They don't even have to express their words, but just the energy itself, it's overflowing with negativity and it suck all your positive energy for them to feel good for a little while. It's true. Some people, they want to sit beside you, they want to talk to you, they want to call you because they know that you have that beautiful light in you and they can easily snatch all the positivities in you. But it's just only for a while and they're back again on being negative. And those people who have no idea of what these people are doing and they suddenly get tired in pain and exhausted, that's how it is. That's how it is. Some of you don't even know. And I'm not saying that super duper positive, okay? I'm not saying that. We have to have balance. Sometimes negative people or negative energy attracts negative energy and negative people as well because they feel that they belong. And some negative people, they want to be surrounded with negative people because sometimes they feel like they're more superior than the other. They feel like, oh, you're so negative, you have so many problems, and then they totally forget about their problems. And so they see more of you now than they see themselves. But to be honest with you, that's their reflection. If you think that you have the negative mindset, you don't want to be here. You want to shift your mindset into positive. Positive mindset people begin with clearing their mind through meditation, just like what we did. Yeah? Do you feel that? Do you feel positive right away? I bet. Okay, they say their affirmations and always grateful. So positive people acknowledge their feelings, and if they feel that something isn't right, they will pause and clear their feelings from within. Because that's the only way to really release all your negative thoughts and feelings. You have to sit still and allow your energy to regenerate, to recharge. So positive people don't care about your issues in life. They learn from you. They are not affected by you. They turn around and shield themselves with their love and light. Then they share their love and light with you. Do you love that? They are not affected by you. They turn around and shield themselves with their love and light. Then they share their love and light with you. Basically, we choose our battles here. They speak only words that are pleasing to the ears. They act how they feel. They are very pleasant, and you want to be surrounded by these people. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So now let's move forward to victim mindset versus winner mindset. The victim mindset is turned on every time you want to justify your own wrongdoings, and that's your ego. Period. That's your ego and your pride. Victim mindset is all about ego and pride. These people that you're talking about don't exist anymore. Okay? These people that you're talking about don't exist anymore as your past issues in life. It's gone. It's far away from you, but you chose to stay there and lock yourself and beat yourself to that. So you can say that you are not successful because of your past issues and people in your life. Victim mindset chooses to blame people, situations, and places. I kind of got really confused with what I said here. Who are these people? Who are these people? So, what I'm talking about is that I'm going to give you an example. If you encounter a situation, it may be like 2, 3 years ago, and your boyfriend cheated on you. And of course, it's so painful. It hurts you, right? But that was 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. But you are still dealing with that. And you are still blaming your ex boyfriend of 3 years now that you can still find the love of your life. You can still find a great relationship. Why you always have to go through the same situation? Why you have this negative pattern in your life? Why do you always stumble with the wrong person? Honey, let me tell you, that is not your ex's problem anymore. It is your problem because you want to stay in that victim mindset. You still can't let go of your pain and your hurt. You have to heal the wounds so you can start all over again. You cannot just put band aid on that and it will heal right away. No, it's not. You have to work on it. See, there's always a reason, there's so many ways that you can let go of this victim mindset. And we will talk about that later on. Okay. Now, the winner mindset is only focused on two things: the journey and destination. I want to be in a very loving relationship, and I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to set aside all these negative people in my life, all the negative people in my past situation. People with the winner mindset enjoy the journey no matter how long it takes or how bumpy the road is sometimes. They don't find the people around them as a distraction. As a matter of fact, they look at them as a lesson and a challenge. And these people are ready to learn and hungry for more to progress in life and fulfill their purpose. Once the key was handed to them, they turn the engine and start driving on the road to success in their mind. What do you think is the key? Yeah? The key is the healing, the life coaching, and the spiritual practice. You just don't get out of darkness just like that. You have to learn your lesson. You have to know the truth. You have to follow the 4 A's for you to be a winner. So, winner mindset envision themselves that they are already living their best life. But you see, driving is easy when someone is navigating, huh? That is why healers and coaches like us are the favorite of many people because we make their journey enjoyable, challenging, and easy. But at the same time, they know that they still control the wheel. So, how fast and slow you want to reach your destination is all up to you. And as for me, I will be sitting beside you and play the music while we're driving, while we're enjoying the journey. Now, we are almost close to the end of our part one. So let me finish this with this one. Answer these questions. If you have a magic portal, where will you be 10 years from now? What do you think you are doing 10 years from now? What are the things you achieve 10 years from now? What are the things, what will be your message to people 10 years from now? I want you to close your eyes before you answer this on your and write this on your journal. I want you to close your eyes and I just want you to listen to my voice. I want you to visualize yourself that you are standing in front of you. Close your eyes and visualize that you are standing in front of you. And I want you to ask yourself, who is right in front of you? Look at her in the eye. Look at him in the eye. Where will you be 10 years from now? And wait for the answer. What do you think you are doing 10 years from now? Have this amazing dialogue with yourself right now. And what are the things you achieve 10 years from now? And what will be your message to people 10 years from now? That's good. And now I want you to open your eyes and write down. Write your answers. You are in front of your future self here. What is the answers? Where will you be 10 years from now? What do you think you are doing 10 years from now? What are the things you achieve 10 years from now? And what will be your message to people 10 years from now? 10 years is not very long. 10 years is just around the corner. It's just around the corner. So enjoy this, enjoy the answers. Allow yourself to answer all these questions. Yeah? That's good. And I'm going to see you again. Wait for our part 2. Thank you very much for being here. My name is Jenny Umali, and I'm sending you love, light, healing, and abundance. Bye.